Hello everyone, December 25th. Alright, just got home. I have no no desire to do much, and my cat is definitely crazy at the moment. Absolutely crazy. I haven't seen them for 10 days. The room is absolutely filthy, so tomorrow I'm gonna do a lot of cleaning. The floor is covered with litter, lots of hair. Man, that's the thing, to take a vacation too long, this is gonna happen. One way or another, this is gonna happen. Yeah, a lot has happened today, It's a long flight, and then I lost my phone on the Uber back. So I have to call the Uber driver again to pick up the phone. Man, that's just... If I feel like... physically, I'm not tired. A little bit, but mentally, it's very draining the whole day. Alright, let's take a look. A message containing letters from A to Z can be decoded into numbers using the following mapping. Okay? To decode encoded message, all the digits must be grouped, then mapped back into letters using the reverse of the mapping above. For example, this can be mapped into these ways. Note that the grouping is invalid because 06 cannot be mapped, so no leading zeros. Given string S containing only digits, there's the number of ways to decode it. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. This is, I think it's DP, right? Hey, I can get back to using this. Haven't used this for a while. Man, I miss this. I miss using the pads. Well, the drawings, whatever. All right, so example. Actually, I don't know. What's the example of 11106? I probably start with 226. So basically put 1, 2, 3, all the way to 26, right? If it's DP, we can say, oopsie doozy, the cat did find a new thing to play with. Man, I should just be a little bit more restful. Yeah, we haven't unpacked yet, but I left the suitcase open, and the cat is very curious. All right, I think if we say DPI is the total number of ways to decode it up into I. Okay, so how do we find DPI plus 1? Well, to find DPI plus 1, let's say I know how many ways to decode up to here. Okay, now I need to know how many to decode up here. Well, first of all, we can decode this one, right? So it's however many, so it's gonna be DPI, right? Well, if it's not 0, right? If it's not 0, whatever the number of ways previously that I had, then I can say, okay, I do this. So plus, DP, yeah, that's actually not, let's say we know DPI minus 1, right? We know DPI minus 1, and then we want to find out DPI. So then there will be DP, oh, no, please do not walk on top of my laptop. So in that case, this will be DPI minus 1 plus DPI minus 2. Is that right? Because I'm here, if this is able, then I can do this. Okay, so then we start may contain only. S contain only digit may contain. So leading zeros need to be, just eliminated. So in this way, 2, so dp0, actually we can do this, right? 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So dp0 is a 1, because 2 has only one way to decode. And this 2, so basically it's a 1 plus 22, right? As another way. In fact, because that's dpi minus 1, dpi minus 2, so I need to have this. So actually it's 0, 1, 2, 3. And dp0 is 1, which means the ways to decode is always going to be the start is 1. Right, therefore here, well, this is okay, so we look for this, and then 2 plus, that's okay. I think, let me think. 2 in front. Because in this case, you need to have 2 in front. All right, because you can always grab this, so you have to do 2 in front. Or we can do an if call. Which one would you prefer? In fact, I think I prefer doing an if call. Yeah, don't make it more complicated than it's supposed to be. So we just do 0, 1, 2. And for this, I can start with 1. And for this, I do this, so that's 1. And then I go combine these two. Right, I combine these two. I compute what it is. And then it's a 22, it's within, so that's one way to decode. And we need to do in front. Maybe to avoid that from happening, I can just do the first 2. Right? I just do the first 2. And this one should be 2, because I can do 2, 2, I can do 22. Now for 6, right? So it's going to be 2, this, plus 26, so plus 1 will be 3. So in total, 2 to 6 has 3 different ways, right? 3 different ways. And in fact, because I only need to use 2, so I can just, get this and get this, right? And so the entire thing has to be decoded. So if I have a leading 0, then that's already 0. Okay. That's all right. So now we can kind of tackle 11106. I actually don't know what this is. So this will be 1, right? This will be 2, because I have 1, 1, and then 1, and 2. Okay, starting from here, this one. So this will be 2. So this will be 2 plus 1. So this will be 3. Okay, so this by itself is nothing, but 1, 0. So this one will be 2. Okay, and for this 6, so it will be 2. 0. So telling me the answer is 2. All right, let's just check to see if it's correct. If it's correct, we'll call it. Turn 2. All right, 11106. Is this 2? Okay, I think we got it. Let me pull this up. All right. Quiet, Jimbo. Quiet. Oh. All right. If s.char at 0, right? If it's equal to 0, no matter what, we're gonna return 0 because it cannot have the leading 0. And now we can say if s.length is equal to 1, right? Then we return 1 as always. And maybe I can, I don't know, if it's equal to 2, it depends, right? It depends. It depends. So maybe starting from the second one, I shall, because I have a pre, right? Basically, it's a P and a PP, right? So starting from the second one, I have a P. And the PP, it depends. Okay, how about we just say P is equal to 1, okay? And PP is also equal to 1. I think it's equal to 1, right? I think it's equal to 1. Or maybe, hold on, yeah, I think that's fine. And then just basically start from, say for int, let's say I equal to 1, I smaller than s.length, plus, okay? And the char current, char C is just char at I, okay? And we might not do char. We might do int. How about the int current, all right? And then we're gonna call it -0. How about that? So I have current, and then that's not a current. Let's call this int d, okay? And int current, okay, if, all right, d is larger than 0, right? Then I do need a current. Then I'm gonna say current plus equal to p. As the current digit is not a 0, so I can always encode this one. So I look for the previous one, right? And then I add, and d plus equal to s.char at I minus 1, okay, minus this. Oopsie doozy, that is not right. We have to multiply by 10. Okay, so we do this times 10. And if d, we have more conditions in this. All right, let's do this. Let's call dd. Okay, let's start char at I minus 1 and minus 0. Okay. All right, if dd is not equal to 0, is larger than 0, and dd times 10 plus d is smaller or equal to 26. Okay, if this is true, then we say current plus equal to pp, right? Now once we're done, we're gonna update. Right, we're gonna update. So basically pp is equal to p, and p is equal to current. Now we move on to the next one. Right, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. Eventually the last one is in, and when we end, we're gonna return p. All right. Doesn't matter. Throw some in, just see. Looks all right. One more. That 11106. Okay, last one. If that pass, let's go take a shot. Wow, first time solved in 2019. That was a long time ago. 2019. I bet I didn't even know dynamic programming back then. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Huh. I wonder what type of method I was using back then. All right, I mean, that's it. So we can take a look at how we saw it before. Yeah. Well, do pp is equal to 0. I start with pp equal to 1. That is a good. Oh, yeah, I use this. It's okay. Yeah, that's all right. What's that? It's 91. dp with space optimized dp. Implementation wise, maybe it can be a little bit faster. I don't know. Maybe it can, maybe it cannot. Let's just call it this way. I have no intention to. Oh, Lord. I have no intention to keep going with this. Alright, let's just vim it, call it a day. Alright, that'll be it. Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys later today. Adios.